We need to be operating in a position of abundance, not lack, when it comes to our recruiting. Well, let's dive into that a little bit more. When it comes to hiring someone, let's say you need 2 people for your call center. Too often, companies will say, yeah, so we're going to hire 2 people. I understand that it appears that the math is mathing there, but I have to tell you that the math is actually not mathing, and let me explain why. If you need 2 people and you hire 2 people, you're pretty much telling me that you believe that your recruiting skills are so perfectly honed that you get it right 100% of the time when it comes to hiring people. Now, I will tell you, I've been recruiting people for nearly 20 years in all different departments: sales, marketing, installation, call center. And I will tell you, one of the things I've learned is that hiring is guessing and firing is knowing. I understand you have all these processes you put them through to try to weed out the bad candidates, and you've put all this effort into honing this process. But the truth of the matter is, there is one way to find out if they can do the job, and that is get them in the seat and have them do it. There are times I've brought someone in that I thought they were going to be great and they fell flat on their face. And there's times I've brought someone in and said, oh, I don't know if they can do it, and they ended up being a rock star. So no one is good enough 100% of the time to know who's going to work out. So that leads me to the belief system that we need to overhire. If you need 2 people for your call center, let's say, we probably need to hire 4. Why is that? Well, because if we are in a position of lack, meaning the exact 2 people that I need, I have in training, what happens when that person in training either doesn't perform or, let's say, shows up late one day? Because we are desperate and we need to fill those 2 spots, we are likely to let them have a pass. Oh, they were late today because of traffic. Oh, they were late because of that. And that is a massive mistake. If they're showing us who they are this early in the process, we should believe them. But because we did not hire enough, we are not able to get rid of people who don't end up being what we think they are. So what do? We let those people slide. And then what happens in a couple of months when you tell Megan how your call center still isn't performing, and we look at the numbers and I say, why did you hang on to this person so long when they're not performing? You know what I get back? Well, somebody is better than nobody. The only way to not be the somebody is better than nobody person is by having an abundance of people to choose from. So we need to overhire so that if it happens where someone is not performing or we find out they're not a good culture fit, we are not in a position where we have to settle and keep them on our team. We're able to cut them quickly because we have other people on the team already ready to go. This is something that I wish I had learned much earlier on in business. Trust me, I paid the dumb tax for you. Go ahead and overhire. And so often I hear, well, Megan, I don't know if we'll have enough leads for all of the sales reps we're hiring. Well, Megan, I don't know if we have enough leads coming in for this many callers. There is worse things that can happen to you than you have too many talented people on the team. It allows you to be picky. It allows you to raise the bar in terms of what you expect. It is so much better to have too many people than not enough.